Neverland.
Everyone's familiar with the story of Peter Pan, a mischievous boy who can fly and who never ages. Peter Pan spends his never-ending childhood adventuring on the small island of Neverland as the leader of his gang, the Lost Boys. One of the most popular versions of this story is that of Walt Disney. In his film, he gives a colorful adventure full of excitement and wonder, interacting with mermaids, Native Americans, fairies, and pirates, and where happiness is just a thought away. Disney's Peter Pan is an enormous franchise that revolves around the film, promoting toys, games, dolls, and even bedroom attire. The list of Peter Pan products goes on. Peter Pan is considered to be a fabled classic and was originally written by the renowned novelist and playwright J.M. Barrie. And in more recent years, further extensions and adaptations of the story have developed. One such extension is the 1991 film Hook.
Revenge. Only you can save your children. You must make yourself remember.
Remember what?
Peter, don't you know who you are?
Have to fly. Have to fight. Have to grow. Have to save Maggie. Have to save Jack. Okay, he's back.
Steven Spielberg captured Peter Pan in a different light, and Hook was marvelous in portraying how adults forget being children. They forget the magical childhood that they had. Some people may not have it, but the dreamland, the dream world, Neverland, the Lost Boys, flying. Wow, how could anyone forget that? But this was probably the genius of this film. It tells adults to look at life, smell the roses. Think back to when you were small. Think as a child sometimes. It makes life kind of even out. You don't look at it so serious and don't look at yourself so serious. But in the movie Hook, it was a lot better technology compared to an androgynous character floating around on strings and having the people making them use their imagination that, yeah, they're flying, I don't see those strings. But it is a wonderful movie, and I recommend it to anyone. And me watching it again brought back some pretty good memories. Thank you.
In this film, starring Robin Williams as Peter Pan, Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell, and Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook, Peter Pan has grown up and forgotten all about Neverland and the Lost Boys. Wendy, John, and Michael have little to no role in this film, and there is even a suggestion of a love affair between Peter and Tinkerbell. And it isn't until Captain Hook travels outside of Neverland to London, England, and kidnaps Peter Pan's kids that he is forced to go back and remember who he is and where he came from. In the touching film adaptation Finding Neverland, the story doesn't exactly revolve around Peter Pan, but more around his creator, James M. Barrie, played by Johnny Depp, and how he came to invent the story and lives of the characters from Neverland. He generates the idea from a family of 4 children who have no father, and a single mother who is dying, and whom Barry develops strong ties with. Drawing from his time with the kids, he writes a story about children who don't want to grow up. This film would later be transformed into a musical theatrical and performed at the La Jolla Playhouse in California in 2011. Throughout the ages and through various forms of this beloved story and its characters, one thing is certain. The child in us never dies away, and from time to time we yearn to delve into the land of make-believe and find the happy thoughts that create them, which is why Peter Pan will never grow old.